Hello, and welcome back to Balance That. My name is Juan. It's been a while. How y'all been? I've been good. Really good, as a matter of fact. I've changed quite a bit since you might have last seen me. I'm not sure when was the last time I filmed one of these. It's been a year for sure. Um, it's been a long time. Yeah, I've changed quite a bit. One big change for me has been that I do spoken word now. I'm a poet. I'm a poet. Didn't even know it, quite literally. So now I do poetry. I do poetry on a regular basis. I go around the Tampa Bay area performing. It's been great. Still doing graphic design, still writing my prose, still working on Royal Jelly, all that's going on. So for this premiere episode, back into the world of Juan F. Naim Rivera Jr., aka Vital Intellect. I went from my company name to my stage name, funny enough, over the last year. Vital Intellect. I wanted to talk today about something I've been doing a lot of over the last year and has helped me immensely, which is letting go. Letting go, letting go, letting go. And it's funny, as I look into this camera now, I'm seeing how my face looks different. I was assaulted well over a year ago, and it changed the plane of my face. Somebody hit me on the side of my face, fractured the bones in here, and I had this couple of metal pieces put in place, metal plates. And I virtually looked the same, but it's my face. So I noticed the difference. Like, this side of my face has kind of risen up a little bit more than this side of my face, which is more flattened in. And that's, I think, because of the plates they put in, especially this plate right here, it's kind of lifts up my face. Almost like I got like a facelift on one side and now on the other. As a matter of fact, this side of my face looked a little bit fresher than this side of my face, which is kind of crazy. So looking at that every morning, I got kind of attached to the way I used to look, which is a big attachment, of course. It's your face, how you look. I'm a very vain person, unfortunately. Like I grew up thinking that one of the only things that people liked about me was the way I looked, and the things that I could do, like martial arts, or be able to tell stories really good, do my artwork really good. And I was cute, cute little kid, grew up to a handsome young man. And I thought that's what people liked about me. So when I was assaulted and my face changed, it was hard. It's a minor change, honestly, but dealing with it was difficult. It was very, very difficult. And I started having like these illusions. I looked at my face and my face looked like it was still swollen from the surgery. I had to get surgery done. My face, obviously, to get the plates put in. And I was like, the swelling went down, and I would look at my face in the mirror and I would still see the swelling. And it was all this attachment I had to looking a certain way, which I still have. But what's helped me was meditation. Meditation, that's it. Just plain and simple meditation. Just sitting down and just breathing in and breathing out. I learned a new technique for meditation, which is so simple. Just simply sit down quietly, breathe in, and when you breathe in, know that you're taking in energy. And when you breathe out, appreciate the fact that you was able to take that breath. And just do that over and over again. And the idea is to start to do that with every breath you take in your life. It's a big thing. It's a big thing to be able to do, because that's the beginning of letting go. Because you see, what attachment is, it is the attachment to a belief system. You believe something that's not serving you. And that thing that you believe is a thought that you keep on thinking. So some of those beliefs serve us. Like, we believe that the ground is solid. We believe that the sun will rise. And those beliefs serve us because they're true. They're true beliefs. We believe that eating food is good, right? And it's true. It's a true thing. It's a belief we have. Those beliefs serve us. We also may believe that we will never be able to live the kind of life that we want to live, that things are stacked against us, and that there's no way out. That I'm a certain age now and doors are closed for me. That I look a certain way now, so therefore I can't get the things I want or get the things that I want to get. I've aged out. I don't look as good as I used to. All that kind of stuff. Now that I'm in my mid-40s, these are things too that I'm also concerned about, as social signs of aging, like gray hair and stuff like that. I look great for my age, so I'm not complaining, but at the same time, these things creep in and they can mess with your head a little bit. That's attachment. Attachment also is the root of all suffering. We go back to Detach and Krishna, the Buddhist beliefs. Detach being suffering, Krishna being thirst. You thirst or you desire something, and then you see yourself not having that thing. And then you suffer not having that thing. That is Krishna, which is desire or thirst, which then leads to dukkha, which is suffering. So we suffer over our attachments. And no one's doing it to us but us. And this is the paradigm that's very difficult about becoming detached to something that you are attached to. Is that you don't believe it's you that are the cause of your pain. You believe it's something from the outside. It's Donald Trump's fault. It's Joe Biden's fault. It's your boss's fault. It's your mom's fault. It's your dad's fault. It's your wife's fault. It's the city you live in's fault. It's your car's fault. Your kid's fault. All these things. And trust me, I've dealt with all that. Matter of fact, I dealt with it today, this morning. So, whose fault is it? Well, it's yours. And it's not even truly your fault. It's just what you're believing. So, what is attachment? Attachment is being, well, frankly, attached to an idea. It's a belief that you came up with from interactions with the world. Something happened to you. You interpreted what happened to you a certain way. And now you believe a certain thing about what has happened to you. I was assaulted when I went to a nightclub. I needed surgery to get my face fixed. My face looks different now. I'm not as good looking as I used to be. You see? But I made all those decisions. It might even be true. It might not be true. Most people look at me and don't realize there's anything different with my face. I just see the difference. So now I'm attached to the way I used to look. Now that's causing me suffering because I can't control it. It's out of my control. It's out of my control. What happened to me? I didn't ask for this guy to punch me in the face. I didn't ask him to literally break my face with a sucker punch. I had to go to the hospital. I'm lucky to have gone to the hospital. That brings me into the next part of letting go of things that you are attached to. So now we understand what attachment is. How do we start to let it go? But one thing you can do is by, frankly, distracting yourself. But you distract yourself with a different thought. You can't think more than one thought at one time. So instead of constantly thinking about the things that you don't have causing you suffering with the car, start to think about things that you appreciate. And you got to practice this. Every morning when you wake up, think about all the things that you appreciate around you. As soon as you wake up, take 3 deep breaths. Open your eyes and look around. What do I appreciate? I appreciate this bed I'm laying in. I appreciate the air conditioner that's running. I appreciate this room I'm in. I appreciate I can afford to stay here. I appreciate that I'm breathing in and out. I appreciate I can get up and walk. I appreciate the food I'm about to eat. Start doing that and looking at all the things you appreciate and only allowing those thoughts to come in. Also, pursue what you desire. As you pursue what you desire with a sense of attachment, all your negative beliefs will come up. Now, this is a good way to discover what your negative beliefs are. So you're sitting here like, well, I don't even know what my beliefs are that are holding me back. I was going pissed off. I'll wake up in the morning, but I'm not even sure why. Well, a good way to figure out why is start pursuing what you want to pursue, whatever it is, whether it's a dream, whether it's a mate, whether it's a certain dollar amount you want in your bank account, a vacation you want to take. Start to pursue it with a sense of detachment. And then see all the things that come up to tell you why you can't have that. And start to question those things if they're true. I don't got enough time. I don't got enough money. I can't get the time off from work. This is silly. This is ridiculous. Well, why? Why is it silly? Why is it ridiculous? Why don't you have enough time? Like, really? Why can't you make the time? Really? Start to really question what you're saying. Is it true? Is it really true? I'm going to recommend again, Byron Kelly. Go to this app called The Work, rather a website called thework.com and download excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. Download her worksheet. Okay. It's called the Work Worksheet. Okay. Where you start to question your beliefs. You'll question your beliefs one by one. So it's simple. So you say, I'm mad at my boyfriend because he's an asshole. Is it true? You'll ask yourself that question. Like, yeah, it's true. He's an asshole. Okay, is it really true? Can you absolutely say he's an asshole? You might think it's like, well, not really. I mean, he's an asshole sometimes, but I can't just sit here and say he's just an asshole. Okay. So then I'll start to ask you to turn around the question, which is the best part. So they'd be like, all right, turn around the question. What do you mean? Like, all right, say he's not an asshole. Okay, my boyfriend is not an asshole. All right. There's another turnaround there. What if you're the asshole? Say it. Maybe. Say that I'm the asshole. Okay, I'm the asshole. All right. Is that as true or more true as your boyfriend's the asshole? Oh. You'll be amazed at the things that you will realize about yourself once you start going through this worksheet. Because the reality is, everything that you're angry at, everything you're pissed off at, everything that's in your face you see as a problem is actually a projection that you're putting out about something you feel about yourself. And that's all that it is. And that's why we get so attached to these things, because our brain is trying to protect us from the reality that this is how we feel about ourselves. You wake up in the morning, you're pissed off, there's a bunch of dishes in the sink, and you get mad at your child or your spouse for leaving all those dishes, all this work. I gotta do all this work. Right? I'm mad at my husband because he left a whole bunch of dishes in there. Now take that notion, go to thework.com, and then take that, write it down the top line, and go through the questions. And you'll be surprised that it's not even the dishes at all you're pissed off at. You're just pissed off because you feel life's out of control. So you got to try to control something in your life. Why not the dishes? That's a good thing for you to focus on, control these dishes getting better, you know? All right. So attachment. Attachment is basically your belief system. You believe in something that's not serving you. So you become attached to it because you need to think that it's true for some reason or another. That attachment leads to suffering, So you may desire something, you see yourself as not having it, so you suffer over not having it. You know, you got to try to go get it. You got to try to get out there and get it. Or then you start to blame reasons why you don't have it on other things. Oh, it's the system. Oh, it's inflation. Oh, it's my job. Oh, it's whatever. It's the president. It's the government. I should go live in another country. Should go live in another town, another state. You start to suffer over this. You see, mentally, depression, that's the root of all those things. Ways to get out of it: meditation, appreciation practice, doing the work, questioning your beliefs. Every negative belief that you have, especially about someone else or some circumstance that's outside of you, question it. How to question it? Go to thework.com. The Work by Byron Kelly, excuse me. And that's it. Question your beliefs. Become detached from them. And start to cultivate true happiness. This is a practice I'm personally doing right now. And I would warn you, not easy, not easy at all, but it's 100% worth it. You'll be surprised of the things that you can let go once you start to allow yourself to. All right, guys, thank you. First day back, Balance That. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm Juan Rivera, aka Vital Intellect, and I'll see you again soon. Be doing these more regularly again. God bless you all. Peace.